friends, welcome back to a slightly upgraded studio. This is the only thing I've done of any real interest this week, so I stuck the camera on while I painted. Feel free to join me if that's your bag. If not, I understand and I'll see you next Friday. And for those of you that do hang around, I shall see you at the end of the video. Ta-ta! This is what Johnny built this weekend, this great big workbench, which isn't quite as beautiful as the 1950s pantry cabinet would have been, but as we know, we're just cutting our losses and letting go of that. So the work surface on this bench is an old desk that was in a shed for donkey's years. The shelves underneath were part of an old wooden box that we had, so Johnny just dismantled that and they fitted perfectly. The legs are old fence posts from the farm, obviously painted black with blackboard paint because it's my favourite thing in the world, apart from coffee. And it's wicked. It works really, really well. However, that monstrosity needs painting today, so it's a bit of a grubby kind of job day, but it all needs doing. So if I can get that, at least get that corner painted. This wall, I need to go and get more of that green paint. I'm going to paint the rest of this wall too. So we're going to get started on this wall. I've also got to climb in there and do under there, and I've got to climb in underneath the base and painting under there too. Really don't want to do this, but it needs doing, and once it's done, it will be done. Oh, my machine. Look what I did yesterday. How cute is that? It's the first time I've ever etched on metal. It's not perfect, it's not centered, for example, but it's kind of cool. Lots of you were saying in last week's video I should be making leather dog collars and engraving dogs' names and humans' phone numbers onto the collar, and I think it's a freaking brilliant idea. I've never made a dog's collar. I've never owned a dog's collar until now, but I think it's genius. I love you all for that idea. Thank you. I don't have the right leather. I need to get some heavier weight leather. So I think I'm going to wait until I've got all the DIY stuff done, because I've got that many projects rolling around in my head right now that it would be nice if I could just calmly approach that project and make that happen. But I'm really excited about it. Thank you. There were loads of you. That was a really good idea. I love it. Okay, let's paint. This needs a lot of mixing. Come on already. So on the bare plaster, I need to do a 50-50 paint and water. So I'm just going to mix that up. Yes, I should have got a spoon. And maybe that much. And I asked Johnny last night if this workbench would take my weight, which is quite a loaded question, to be fair. And he didn't answer me straight away. So I'm guessing that it's probably best I don't chance it, especially with a great big can of paint on here. So I think I need to go and find a stool or a stepladder or something, because then we don't need to find out how bad that could get. All day. I'm gonna quit while I'm ever so slightly ahead on this wall, and just otherwise I could just be literally there all day and peel paint off the entire wall, and I can't be doing with all that, so alrighty, we've had a couple of coats put on that wall now. It's looking a lot better, I think. Let me turn you around and you can judge for yourself. I even put you on widescreen so you can see the little puppy dog too. Hey, sunshine. Hey, you. Oh, he's a good boy. Your floor needs cleaning again. You is a mucky pup, ain't ya? So that's looking heaps better. So this, as you know, is my X-Tool S1 laser that I was sent, and this has just more recently arrived. This is the smoke purifier. So basically any smoke that's made in here comes out this pipe in the back, and ideally you could just vent it straight out of a window. We don't have a window, but we had this old vent thing that had to be taken off because it was broken. So I can vent from that pipe through this thing, which will clean the smoke out. There's a big filter in there and it will trap all the particles. But then that's got a pipe, which I'm now thinking that needs to go straight out of there as well. Because apparently the concern is if the filter blocks up and you're not aware of it, or you don't change it in time, or you don't have a spare filter and you've just got a lot of jobs to run, then the machine can still leak out toxic smoke, depending what you're burning. Obviously I'm going to mostly be doing leather, but if I were to do acrylic, for example, to make acrylic templates, either for me to use or possibly even as another little branch of the business, that might be something that I want to look into at some point. I definitely do not want to be burning acrylic and breathing in any of that residue. So I might see if I can make this work as an exhaust hole, a venting hole for any of the smoke that comes out of the purifier. That's a story for another day. We're not going to bother with that today. But I still have got shelves to go up on this wall. Lots of things I just want to keep off the floor, away from the dog if he gets out from his little kennel, which I'm pretty sure one day he will. I did find the biggest, tallest baby gate that I could find. And he hasn't got out of there yet, but he's a clever sausage. If he wants out, he could definitely get out of there. Oh, I also needed to pop down into town and pick up another can of green paint. I am back with a can of pine needle, maybe. We're going to hope it's exactly the same shade as that. Apparently I bought that can of green paint on the 29th of September last year. So is this going to come out the same? Are we going to see a line where it joins? Quite possibly. Do I care? I don't really. Uh-oh, I just started painting this wall green. I wasn't meant to do that. I was meant to paint this one green. Honestly, I'm making more work for myself here. Johnny's just got back from work and I've managed to palm the dog off on him. So he's just taken Sonny out for a walk, which I feel like a new parent with a baby, that somebody's just taken the baby out for half an hour. It feels really freeing and liberating. And all I'm going to do is crack on and carry on painting, I guess. It's looking good though. It's looking good. I love this colour. Also, I'm watching a new series on Netflix called The Gentleman. It's brilliant. I'm loving it. So everything in here is looking really cool now. I'm really happy with it. So now let's tackle this door. I'm going to paint the white frame. First of all, I'm going to sand it. I'm going to paint it with blackboard paint, and then I'm probably going to paint the door with blackboard paint too, but I'm going to wait because it might not need it. I might keep the natural wood colour. Don't know. Until the black is done, I can't really tell. Oh, and we're trying out some new dog music. He's had a very fun half an hour. He's gone absolutely ballistic. He's going to be zonked in a minute. Yay! Well, first thoughts with blackboard paint, obviously only one coat, needs at least one more if not two more, is it looks so much better. I don't hate the brown door anymore. I don't like the handle. I don't think I ever noticed the handle on that door before. So I'll have to find a new handle, I think, but that's easy peasy. I'm not sure. I think this isn't bothering me. I mean, it would look cool black, but it kind of goes with the whole Hedgecomber vibe, doesn't it? Brown and green. Anyway, that's that. Good job done, Jane. So as always, please excuse the mess. Well, as normal, we're all upside down in here, but that whole wall is looking so much better now. Brilliant. So pleased. It's coming together really well. And this is my bedding. This is the mattress from the caravan because I'm still sleeping on the floor here because of our furry little friend. Ta-da! Finito! So the black paint looks fantastic, as always. I love it. Johnny doesn't like the door being brown. He says it looks really tatty. I might just try staining out the scruffy bits on it and see if that makes enough of a difference. If not, I might get round to painting it, but honestly it doesn't really bother me as much as I was expecting it to. Everything else is still in chaos, but that's for another week because I ain't got no energy left. Unfortunately, I didn't get to finish the shelves off in this video, which makes me sad. I wanted this to be a done and dusted video, but it's more of a process video. Isn't that right, sunshine? Yes. So you're going to have to wait with bated breath to see how fabulous this looks with black shelves up there. And then this side is still looking utterly chaotic. I have to find homes for a lot of these things. A lot of these things don't even need to be in this room. And I've got all this extra storage under here as well, which is super duper. So yeah, all in all, it's gone well. Well done for making it to the end, you beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today. Thank you for spending your time with me. And I will catch up with you guys next Friday. Mwah. Peace.